Well, hello, hello. This is Lori with R.O.C Enterprises featuring R.O.C Media, and we are here at the premiere of Dying to Learn. The title alone says it all. I'm telling you right now. But this man right here is the one and only Leroy. He gonna tell y'all exactly why he actually did this movie. Okay?
Thank you so much for having me. I more than appreciate you and Rock Media for being in the building.
Of course.
Dying to Learn is inspired by my anger,
Yeah.
hostility, right? We're not doing enough to protect our children, and I want to highlight the issue so that we can have real, sober, adult conversation that'll fix some things for our society and make it safer.
That's right. And what's crazy to me is that the age group we ain't talking about high school. We're talking about all the younger kids that we're going through. So mentally, what do you think has to be done from the parents? What is it that you think we can do? You know what I'm saying? What is it?
Well,
Some people might feel lost.
Yeah. There are so many tiers to it, right?
Yeah.
I must take a step back first and talk about us individually,
Yes.
right, as human beings, right? Make sure we're healthy, make sure that we're focused on who we are and how we want to succeed, and that should reverberate in your selection with a partner, right?
Correct.
Because parenting is where humanity wins or loses, right? How we parent our children and thereby are a village to raise our children makes what life is or what it isn't. Right? And so it starts with love for me. And literally for me, it starts with self-love. Yeah. Because love, in my humble estimation, is not just a verb, but it's just like money, right? If I don't love me, I don't have love to give you, right? If I can't give you $100 if I don't have 10.
Right.
Love is the same way. If I don't love me, if I don't see me, if I don't honor me, if I don't respect me, I can't give you these things. Right. So we have to be healthy, right? Yeah. And the ways that we're healthy will put us in a position where we can receive other human beings, not just as a partner, but in humanity, right? And that's the thing that's, I think, the biggest challenge in these situations are that these kids are killing people wantonly, right? With no regard, with no remorse, with no empathy, right? That human connection is the thing that's missing. And that's because there's something missing in there, right? And so we have to do that work. Yeah. We have to do that work. But secondarily, actually also a primary thought, is truth.
Yes.
The truth that we have an epidemic, and we haven't called it that yet publicly. And I think problem solving 101 is we got to first say we have a problem. Yeah. And we have a problem. We have a problem. This whole thing is a problem. It's one big problem. It's not individual lone wolves like you hear in the media. No, it's a big problem. We are radicalizing kids. And until we tell the truth first and say we have a problem, we can't ever resolve the thing. So we got to tell the truth about it and then face it. And I think that if we face it with sober, adult, responsible, accountable minds, we can handle it. And lastly, that accountability piece is the thing that matters, right? If it's my fault, if I'm responsible, I can make a worthwhile change. But if it's somebody else, I'm disempowered. There's nothing I can do. I got to wait for them to do something about it, right? But if we take it on ourselves, right? If we're responsible and we do the best that we can to resolve it, and we all take that approach, then we can all come together and move the needle. It doesn't matter how tough the thing is. Everything can be changed, right?
Yes, sir.
When I was born, cell phone wasn't even a word.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
And now our kids can pick one up and talk to a friend in China right now, right?
now.
The world has changed. If we can do that big of a change, we can certainly change to the
That's
point we can
right.
make
Exactly.
schools safer. It's not impossible. We just got to be strong enough to stand up and do it.
Yeah. And we have to make it happen. We have to make it happen because the kids are there. And that's just what we have to do, you guys. So you know what? Right now, if you haven't seen this movie, you will, because we're going to keep playing it.
It's coming.
It's coming. We talking about, we streaming it. You understand? I'm going to make sure that happens, okay? If nobody does, I'm going to make sure it happens because it needs to be seen. And people did take something from it. So that's one thing I have to tell you. So we are proud of you. We thank you for this because it was necessary. So you did what you were supposed to do.
Yes, ma'am.
All right? And that's guidance from God. I'm just telling you. That's just how it is. That's
Thank you
what
so
we
much.
do. So thank you so much, sir, Mr. Leroy.
Thank you, Lori.
And y'all already know who this is. This is Lori with R.O.C Enterprises featuring R.O.C Media.